Sloabie Nation, welcome back to my channel and my face. Welcome back. Today we are going to be doing a bullet journal layout for the month of February. This month I did not do a monthly kit. I decided to just use all of the mini kits that I have in my shop because I pump out so many of them and I don't get to play with them, and you know the whole point of owning a sticker shop is for me to mess with my own inventory. And so this month I decided to give it a break on the monthly kits. I do have monthly kits for other months as well if you guys want to check those out. But I think the mini kits are really great. They will suffice. This month, because it is Lunar New Year, I just did a Lunar New Year makeup look for this look. It is going to be Lunar New Year in the month of February. I decided to do my bullet journal layout inspired by Lunar New Year. So I'm going to use my Lunar New Year kit for this video. It is the Year of the Pig. This video originally was going to be a talk through video, but then my mic went out halfway, which... why does that even happen? So it's gonna be a voiceover, but I do show you how I plan as well, because it's one thing to show you how I lay out my weeks, but it's another thing to show you guys how I plan. I work from home, I'm also a mom. A lot goes on, but then a little goes on as well. Like, it's just chaos. Most of the time, it's just chaos. That's how I can explain it. Let's go ahead and turn this camera down facing this way, and we're gonna go ahead and get our month laid out for the month of February. This is my bullet journal here. I don't know if I talked about it last month, but yeah, it's by a brand called Uberworks. I pretty much just have like some vinyls, little Groody here, just some fun little stickers and stuff also from my shop just to decorate it. It's really whimsical and it's super duper cute. And here we are. I usually do my mini kits with like 6-7 sheets of stickers. I like to give you a nice little variety of stuff. On my Instagram, I did do a little demo on how to make like cute little Lunar New Year cards. So if you want to take the cardstock from here, cut it in half and make the Lunar New Year cards from it, I think that would be wise. So we're recycling stuff, you know? Okay, so for the cover, I am going to use the lovely months in February here, and I'm gonna use a couple of other stuff from my sticker shop as well, and I have it all pretty much organized like this. Alrighty, you guys, this is where my mic decides to give out, and so we are going to do this voiceover style. What I do next is I put down a yellow watercolor blob, and then I place a reef right on top of that, and then the word February on top of all of that. And then I'm going to take one of these cute little piggies and I'm gonna plop it right at the bottom. Okay, and then I take my pen and I draw these little curves or lines or strings. I don't know, they're gonna be the strings to your lanterns. So there are some tiny lanterns in the New Year sheet, so I'm just gonna use some of those at the top and at the bottom of this as well. Okay, so one of my favorite things from my shops will have to be these little circles and shapes. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use them to create the lanterns. So basically you just take them and you stick them along the little lines that you drew earlier. And go ahead and use a mix of like the rings and the dots. And also I use some flowers as well as part of the lantern. And I pretty much repeated the same thing at the bottom as well. And as you can see, if you mix it with a little bit of gold and red and placing some of the dots on top of the flowers, it just adds so much to it. Quick side note, I thought the original February looked a little bit too messy, especially with all of like the string lanterns, so I decided to remove it and just place down the word February. Obviously, it ripped the page a little bit, but you know what, we're gonna move on. Going back to the lanterns, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place little dots around it and then adding tassels hanging off of it so it looks like actual lanterns. Another fun thing you can do is with the rings, you can go ahead and decorate the inside of the lantern, so just really just have fun with it, you know? On the right hand side, it will be the month laid out, and I like to use my monthly templates because it's easy. I don't have to draw out squares or any of that mess. Here's a tip, I like to keep a blank template in the pocket of my journal just in case if there's something that I need to plan for the following month, I can go ahead and whip it out and just write it down really quickly. So before I lay down the month, I'm going to go ahead and use this washi that comes with the kit, and I'm going to place it at the very top, and I'm just going to trim. And then I just peel the back off of the template and I place it right on top. So you don't gotta draw anything out. And I think it's pretty because they do come in different colors as well. Sometimes when I do these, I like to decorate the bottom, usually with the quote if you use any of my quote sheets. But since there's so many deco in this Lunar New Year kit, I'm gonna go ahead and use that up. Just, you know, so that it doesn't go to waste. Okay, let's start on the first week of February, and we are going to need a fresh page for this. So at the very top, I'm gonna go ahead and use that washi again because I think it's really pretty. It's such a nice little like decorative touch. One of my favorite things from my shop, and I'm not just saying this because it's my shop, but I do like these gold liners, and I make them in holographic as well. So I just place 7 of them down as kind of like, you know, your underline, and you can also use them on your nails, which is something that I've seen a lot of people have been doing, and you can use them to decorate all sorts of crazy stuff because they are waterproof. And then I'm just going to use this sheet here from my January kit, and I'm just going to place the days down Monday through Sunday, and then I am going to place a date next to each one of those. And that is pretty much it. My week completely laid out, and now we're going to start planning a bit. So here I am using the Tombow dual brush pen. This is in a gray, and what I'm going to do is at the very bottom of my week from Monday through Friday, I'm going to section out a small little box. This is going to be like my dinner plans because I do cook from Monday through Friday, or at least I try to, and so I want to pretty much plan out what the dinner meal is going to be for the rest of the week. I don't plan out lunch because usually for lunch I just eat the leftover from the night before, and then breakfast I keep it simple with like yogurt, bananas, bagels, and whatnot. Quick note, you are going to end up using whiteout every now and then, and that's okay, and I love this one because it's nice and compact, and I'll list it down below for y'all. Okay, so anyways, at the bottom I filled in what I plan to have for dinner. As you can see, Friday night is leftover night. So on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I get a little bit of help as far as Grudy goes, so I get to spend that time to like really work. And so I make sure that anything that I do during the week as far as preparation goes prepares me for Tuesdays and Thursdays so that on those days I can work efficiently. Now on days when I plan to upload a video, I like to use one of these stickers because it's like bold and big and in my face, so that it helps me plan kind of like around it, because when you film a video, it does take quite a bit of time and a little bit of planning. At the top, I can write the title of the video, and then each one of these bubbles is like, did I plan for the video? Did I film it? Did I edit it? And then obviously upload. So usually on Friday nights is when I spend planning for the following week, because on Friday night, Papa Bear gets to go to his little game thing that he goes for a few hours, and so I get some quiet time to foresee the future. Now, since Papa Bear does get that one night every single week to go and play his game, I also, as a mom, get a night off, which is on Wednesdays, where I get to go to a coffee shop and pretty much do whatever I want, like edit a video. I'm sorry you guys, I'm jumping around a lot, but that's kind of like how I plan, it just comes organically. So on Mondays, I usually do all of my grocery shopping. So on Mondays, I try to clean a little bit, whether it is to declutter my closet, do the laundry, clean out the pantry. It's almost always me cleaning out the fridge because I'm restocking it with more groceries. And at the top of every single day, I'm going to write the word email very tiny, because I do need to check my emails. I can be really bad at that if I don't get a reminder to. Alright you guys, I hate a planner where I can't just directly look at one day and know that that's what I'm doing for the day. So I always section it out, and I like to make it a little bit, fun by using a red pen, and I'm just creating little dots going all the way down each day to section them out from each other. Alright, so my week is slightly set up. Obviously there's more I can fill in, but we're going to move on to my goals. Okay, for my goal box, I am going to use this big hexagon here, which I am obsessed with using from my shop. I think they're just that dash of little elegance, Anyways, before I completely lay it down, I'm gonna decorate it a little bit with some circles under and over it, and obviously with some flowers as well. And then at the very top, I just place a sticker that says goals, and then inside I write down my goals, whether it's drinking more water, taking vitamins. A new thing I'm adding is meditating for 15 minutes every single day. And I thought this fish is gonna look cute here, so there we go, a little fish. Okay, I'm just gonna try to use up some of my stickers. So I'm gonna stick some of the lanterns at the bottom here. I doodle it in so it looks like it's hanging off of the hexagon, which, if I do say so myself, it looks pretty nice. Okay, on the left, this is my social media sticker template. It's pretty much a checklist for me to remind myself to post on my Instagrams, on both. Every week I always try to have a picture of Grudy. It reminds me why I'm doing all this, especially when my weeks are super duper long. She is the reason why I'm doing all of this. So I just print out a picture of her from the week before through my LG Pocket printer, and then I am just going to place her on some vellum here. But before I do, I obviously kind of decorate it with some stickers. And then I just place some washi on the side right here, and I trim it up, and she's kind of like a little door that I can open up back and forth. And the reason for this is because I want to see her, not another list of to-dos, because I do have a long list of to-dos. And what I like to do, am I saying that too much? Is I take a piece of parchment paper and I use a piece of washi at the very top. And then I place the to-do sticker right where the washi is, and it's pretty much a list behind of Goody where, you know, when I open up the journal, I'm not like overwhelmed with all the extra things I need to do. I see my daughter first, and then I'm reminded that I need to do things for my daughter. While I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and decorate with the binder clip, some washi, a little tassel from the Lunar New Year kit as well. Okay, so if you flip up the to-do, you obviously have more space to do stuff there. So right here, I am going to use that as my expense tracker. Pretty much just a list of everything that I purchased throughout the week. Because if you keep track of what you spend your money on, you are going to be all the more richer. And also, I cannot and refuse to leave that little bit there empty. So I'm going to use a quote here. It's just going to say happy thoughts because it is very miserable to see how much you spent at the end of the week. And then a little bit of decoration right there. And maybe a little gold twig right here. And now you got your bujo complete. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I mean, is this not the most Lunar New Year festive bullet journal you have ever seen? I'm sure you've seen better. But this was easy to do, and you can do it too. Alrighty, you guys, that is the layout for the month of February. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it inspires you in some way for you to like start planning. I have so much going on, especially with a child. Sometimes, you know, time is of the essence, but it's also so valuable when you become a mom. You don't have a lot of it, and when you do, you want to make sure that that time is spent wisely. Planning really, really helps my life out, and it definitely helps me a lot with my anxiety and also my depression. It has brought a lot more goodness into my life, and you know, I just really enjoy it. I really enjoy my sticker shop. I really enjoy bullet journaling. I just love flipping through the pages and seeing the things that I've done, patting myself on the back for the things I've done, and you know, taking a deep breather for the things I haven't done. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like it down below, like it down below. I will list all of the stickers that I used in the description box for you guys as well. If you want to support my channel, whatnot, you can support easily by hitting subscribe or just buying stuff from my sticker shop if you want to go that route. You know, it's kind of like a service exchange. I hope you guys liked the video. Remember to always rock on Sloabies. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! Side note, you guys, if you can find these sunflower seeds but in the coconut flavored, oh my god, do yourself and your life a favor and get yourself one of these. Hey Sloabie Nation, welcome back to my channel, and today I am so excited to be unboxing and reviewing the Cybex Easy S Twist stroller. Yeah, Cybex Easy S